Well, good morning, y'all. Welcome on back to the channel. A beautiful, peaceful morning in the woods. It just got done blowing about 30 miles an hour. I feel like somebody walloped me with a rolled up carpet. I did not sleep good. Let me show you all the sleeping arrangements. Not bad. Just, I'm telling y'all, the wind was blowing 30, 40 miles an hour last night. I thought a tree was going to come down on the silver bullet. Oh yeah, that's where the magic happened last night. I had a Tempur-Pedic pillow, had a little fleece blanket down as a base, then I had a little quilt on top, and it was pretty warm until about 3 in the morning, and it just so happens my bedroom is my kitchen. And I am not in a hurry to get out on the water this morning. I'm gonna let the waves calm down in just a hot second. I stayed up late last night and I rigged up tackle. So today we are going to wind and grind. Boom, baby. I got multiple jerk baits, got multiple swim baits. Look over here on this side. That's just, I mean, what is going on there? I'm excited to throw those things. Cedar allergies got me last night too, so a little trouble breathing. But we're gonna fix that with a little hot liquid, and I brought a little taste of home, y'all. I'm talking eggs from the Rackley Roost. Look how beautiful. Those beautiful pastel balls of protein. Just awesome. Even got an avocado and an apple in there. Look at me. Brought my own fruit basket. Time for some mushroom tea. It's almost Ash Wednesday. That means it's time for me to give up coffee. I'm gonna go ahead and start now. It's tough. Measure your Case Hobo spoonful of shrooms. Half a spoonful of that chai, wabam. Get some local honey. That'll do you just right. Alright, just a smidge of SPG. Oh, I hear those bass boats running. The game changer is going to be, we take a little bit of our leftover 3 cheese sausage from last night, throw that in there, get that cheese melted. Now we're talking. Alright, y'all, just burning the rest of the gas out of the lines. We're going to get our first sip of our tea here. Hot cheesy sausage with 3 over easy eggs from the backyard. Yes, sir. It's protein to fish all day. If I only had one of OSG's homemade biscuits. I have no cell phone service out here, literally zero. It says SOS. So I have no way to get weather updates. So we're gonna eat a big hearty meal, and we're just gonna go get after it. Take whatever the day gives us. Regardless of catching fish, this is a dang good way to start the morning, y'all. Weather report, crumb bumbler, 100%. I don't know about you though. I've seen a lot of big bass pictures wearing rain jackets before, so it's not gonna stop me. If it's just kind of this misty stuff, I can still film in it okay. Can't film exactly how I want to, but you guys stick around. I think we're gonna catch some good fish today. Silver bullet. Silver bullet awaits. No, I didn't get my first scratch. Nope. We got clearance. Raptors are keeping it locked. Thank goodness. Alright, I gotta figure out how to put all this stuff away so we're not gonna get things wet. Oh, looks like it does drop a little bit. Just tons of bait. I saw a couple of cormorants in here. We're gonna throw this funky biscuit right here, man. I rigged up a 3/8 5 jig for the real shallow stuff. We're 100% gonna put that lipless back in our hand too. That one yesterday choked it like it did. I mean, you can't not pick that up. It's funny with the lipless, you know, like a 1/2 ounce, you can burn that thing and they'll crush it. And I'm always stopping that thing too, give them a chance to eat it. But with these vibe jigs, just before that water gets, you know, into the 60s, I like to reel it slow. 58 too. The water's warmed up overnight just from, we had warm rain, and it was, I mean, I was hot going to sleep. Just seeing most of the activity off the grass line, not up in it. Fish are being a little stubborn, but we're gonna figure it out. Well, bass doesn't love a good thunderstorm. Ooh, the temperature just dropped about 10 degrees right there. Alright, there's some actual rain. That is cold and it sucks. There he is. Got you in the rain, baby. Thunderstorm bass right here now. Better smash that like button for a little confidence boost so I can keep going. Woo! Oh man, alive. That's why we do it right there though, isn't it? That's why we do it. Starting the day off strong, baby. Shoo! Fire engine red, hose one. Start off the day. Had to get the confidence lure out. Y'all, it feels like I just took all of my gear and threw it in the lake. That's how much it just rained. I don't know if you can see across there, but well, you can't. You can't see across the lake. Gully washer. I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm gonna go down that same bank. I'm gonna back up a little bit, throw a jerk bait. Now that my reels are well lubed, there he is. Off the bank a little bit, little one. Little buck, not giving a what. Sometimes I advise the plier move. Get those little ones like that, they'll get you. But gotten down in size. Both my fish I've caught on jerkbaits have been pretty small, but they do catch big ones. Nice little calm drizzle on the lake now. The front came through. It is now cold. Crocs are definitely wet. Well, we got 2 bites. We're just getting started. Another little guy on the jerkbait. Got the old Scout down the hatch. Just pulled up to just a little lead-in bank that I never fished yesterday. Not much grass on it, so just picked up a jerkbait. Trying to stay in that 4 to 8 foot. Switched up colors from yesterday. I was on sexy shad, and it would actually be a better color for today. But this is kind of a pearlescent bottom that I really like. It's got a green back. I've always liked fishing those green backs around grass. I don't know, it's something about it. It's almost like it's trying to disguise itself, and fish don't like it. They're like, don't hide from me. I want to eat you. Good news, we don't have 30-mile-an-hour winds right now. Oh God, pumped. Another little one. Just whacked the tar off of it though. Fat, healthy fish. Barely hooked. Oh, are you gonna make it? Are you gonna make it? Yeah! Look at that beautiful fish. Ah. Chunk, man. These fish are so healthy out here. So healthy. Fish almost looks like it got tagged right there, but I think that's just a legion. Fat and healthy. Fat and healthy Fairfield fish. Sorry to see them go. On this setup, y'all, for my jerkbait setup, I'm of course throwing it on the twitch rod, which this is a 6'8". Actually, it's 6'9". My bad. 6'9" is perfect for working with the rod tip down, and I'm throwing it on 12-pound fluoro. But I'll give you guys a tip for fishing jerkbaits. You know, the cadence is, I just keep it random, but the most important thing is when you jerk that rod tip down, and that's why we use a shorter rod, so you're not slapping the water. You have a lot of control over it. But it's important to let that rod tip go back up. So when you jerk down, go right back up. And that allows that jerkbait to do that slashing motion, and then also you're not going to be pulling it. So if I just like pulled it like that, that's a completely different action. Not saying you can't catch fish like that, but the way a jerkbait is supposed to work, you rebound, give that slack, and it'll go left and right, and it'll just spin there instead of kind of dragging along. And your line is also going to determine how that bait sits in the water. So, you know, a heavier fluorocarbon that sinks more will kind of make it go more nose down. If you fish mono, it'll be more nose up. 10 to 12 pound fluorocarbon is a really good combination. Look at these floaters. What are the floaters? Let's cast down, see what they do. The jerkbait's gonna go right down in the perfect depth where they are, maybe a little below them. See it coming. I'm gonna lift it up a little bit. Work it with my rod tip up. Fish is gonna eat it. That fish ate it. Oh my God, it's a big bass. Big floater ate the jerkbait. Oh, looked like there was another one with it. So we got the little males up closer to the bank, and then females suspended doing their thing, waiting. I finally got a floater too, a scope floater. It's not a giant, but I think there was another one with it. I couldn't tell when it got a little crazy there on the scope. Oh, you look like you're gonna hook me. I don't know how many bass I've ever landed in the top lip, but that's one of them. Ooh, and that fish has something down its throat. We need to find out what that is. There's a big nasty one. Big female floaters. Got any eggs popping out? No. Just hanging. Jerkbait's just killer for doing that. Just hangs there. All right, y'all, heck of a fish. Let's get it back in the water. That was fun. See you, darling. What was really cool about that is the rain had just calmed down to a drizzle, and it was like, you know, just had that relaxing feeling, and then wabam. Saw her on scope though. Said I wasn't going to do that, but if I see another big juicy, we're going to throw at it with the Scout. You know, it just depends on what she wants. You never know. I'm going to stick with my arsenal of shallow grass baits, especially this lovely little guy right here. This is the only one I have, unfortunately. I better not lose it. It's the only one in that color that I have. That color's been good. They've been eating it well. So it almost looked like that fish that I caught had crawfish, like pinchers kind of stuff in its mouth. I'm not quite sure, but it feels good, y'all. Feels good to whack a juicy one. There's one sitting on this little tree right there, just hanging. No, it's not the only one. There's other fish. I'm casting to fish. Okay, that one needs to eat my jerkbait. It's following it. It's just gonna follow it. Right by the boat. She's not gonna eat it. She's sitting right under it. She's not gonna eat it. All right, I'm seeing enough activity right here. A little bit of grass, a shade thick of grass to pick up the lipless. Oh God, it's so nice. You just pick that thing up and absolutely zip it out there. Cover about 100 yards in one cast. Oh God. Just had one almost eat it under the boat. I watched him. All right, that depth is good. Oh my gosh, that's a crappie. Oh, buddy. That is a large one. Well, I just discovered there's mega crops in here. That could be a game changer for me. Look at that. That is pretty. Okay,
we are seeing the sun come out. That is nice. And it's getting kind of calm. And I'm just working this grass flat where I started at yesterday. And I got a couple bites. And I just whacked a monster crappie, and I just got a absolute hammer hit by a bass. There's just not much going on back here. It's just a huge grass flat. There's not much contour changes at all. But most of the time when I'm fishing a lipless, I get the bite on the paws, and it's almost like a jig hit. They'll smack it. It's like they're following it, and it pauses for a second, and then they just run into it. There's one. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, God, come on. Ooh, God, that rod loaded up so nice. It's about a 4.5 pounder. It hurts. My last two I've lost. It's not like they're just sitting in one spot, casting all around. You know it's a good fish when you pull up and you're like, is that grass? And then start feeling those head shakes. It's gonna be a good one. Wrist is starting to cramp up from grinding so hard. I'm doing most of the work with the reel. I'm not even pumping the rod. So if you do this all day, then your side starts hurting. Oh God, just missed one there. Hit it on the paws. Oh, hitting it on the paws. I have tried throwing the vibe jig. It's just not as effective. It's slower. I'm just not getting any bites on it. There are some hogs in those reeds behind me. And I'm not talking about bass. Just had one choke it by the boat. I think it's down the hatch. Oh yeah. It's down the hatch. But look at that. I don't know how that fish got it so good, because I was literally about to reel my bait in. All right, hang on a second. One more jump. Yeah, you're not getting that out. Spot lock real quick. Yeah, I couldn't tell you how this fish grabbed this bait like it did. Just sheer speed. And that's pliers to get that thing out. All right, I'll let you go. You get a little injury. Fish's blood coagulates in water. So the faster you get them back in there, the faster they're gonna heal. First bit of blood on the silver bullet. All better. Phew! Quick little suntan sesh, just to knock that winter dust off the white meat here. Oh my gosh, big one. It's like the biggest one of the day, and I'm sitting here goofing around with my lizard shorts, getting a tan. Just figured out a little something on this spot though. Oh, you want to talk about jig bite. Like, stop and then, oh, where are you going? God, you're strong. Oh, I love it. I love to see it. I really do. Oh, just big old fat
fat belly sow. Woo, man, I think this beats the big one on the jerkbait. Just girth.
Mercy. Why does this lake have to go? Now bait is out.
Let's give it a sniff. Oh, farewell. Beautiful. Love to see it.
You were so good to me. Lots of jumps, loved it. And you stayed pinned while I was fumble muffing the camera, trying to get it to turn on. Okay, we got the old Bandito camo long sleeve back on, and we are ready to go again. Guys, I'm just gonna keep throwing this. I hate to do basically 2 videos in a row where I'm catching them on the same thing, but I pick up something else, I fish it for a while, I don't get bit, and I pick up this and I get bites, and I'm getting big bites. That's the thing. It's not like I'm just throwing this thing to get little ones. Don't let anybody tell you you can't catch a big one on a rattle trap or lipless crankbait. It's not true. I've caught a lot of big fish on lipless, and it's always this time of year, or I shouldn't say always. In the fall, shad patterns get pretty good too, but this time of year, red, flaming hot. This color's working very good. This is reactionary, this type of fishing. You know, I'm making just tons of casts. I'm bringing it by a couple of fish, trying to run it into their face. But I don't know, I can't tell you like, oh yeah, I need to throw right at this one little spot. It's just a general area that has more grass. Is a little different than, oh my God, did you guys see that? I mean, the stop, that's the deal. Stopped it and it just got rocked. Just happened to see one chase it on live scope. Oh, there he is. We're either gonna eat it or be scared of it. Oh my God, that one freaking smoked it. Oh, it's a big one too. Oh man. I mean, it just stopped. It stopped the rod. It's a big one. Oh my God, it's giant. It's my biggest fish I've ever hooked out here. Oh my God. Oh, don't you get away. Holy cow. It's a big one, y'all. Holy cow, what a fish. Oh, it's got it down its throat too. Gotta go easy with the braid. They can bust this braid. Oh my God, what a fish. I mean, it's got shoulders. Oh my God, PB out here for sure. I might have to get the net. No, I'm not. Can't fumble it. Just getting that grass and tire out. Oh my God, it's giant. It's a giant. I'm just worried about the line breaking. The fish just stopped it. Oh my God, it's like an 8-pounder. Oh my God. Okay. Come here, baby. Come here, give me that face. I know. I know. Oh my God, look at that. Holy crap, guys. That fish is huge. That's bigger than 8. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's like a 10. Oh my God, I don't even think I have a scale. Holy sh, oh my God. Oh my God, it's a giant. That is a freaking toad. Guys, that bait looks tiny. And that fish is, oh my God. Oh my God, this is, that's probably a 10 pounder. Not even joking, not even joking. Not even a joke. That is a 10. Oh, where did I put my scale? I don't know where I put my scale. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, thank you, Lord. Oh, guys, I can't find my scale. I have scoured my boat. I'm telling you, if it ain't over 10, it is like close. Very, very close. The fish is yoked, it's fat. I'm gonna at least get a length measurement. I don't even have a measuring board that'll measure it. I got a green series rod. That's what I'll do. I will measure it on the rod that I caught it on. Bright sunny day, no wind, lipless in the grass, y'all. I mean, I was worried. I was really worried on that fish because I saw how deep it was, and I've had some fish on braid like that, a real big one. A big fish can cut through that braid, but this is actually 40 pound. I would say 30 pound is really good for ripping through grass, but I just went with 40 pound just because I had it, spooled it up. Thank goodness I did. This is a little thicker. Let me just show you all this fish.
Look at this fish. That is a that thing is a pig. Look how wide it is. Oh my gosh. I mean, just the girth. Look at the face. The mouth on it is huge.
I'm gonna lift this fish out once to show you guys that I'm gonna get a couple pics and we're gonna put it right back because this is a giant fish. I want to make sure to take good care of her. Oh my God. Just look how fat that fish is. Look at the belly on it. Holy cow. That is an absolute specimen, y'all. Oh, girl, I love you. All right, y'all, let's get a release on this girl. Big girl. You're free, darling. You're free. I love you. Yes! Alrighty, friends. I'm going to end today's video with that because there is no better way that I can end it with a giant like that. A questionable 10-pounder, you may say in the comments. Here's what I would tell you. I did measure the fish. It was 23.5 inches long. In my experience, around a 24-inch fish is usually like a 10. That's somewhere around a 10. It's like a 9, high 9, 10. When they get 24 inches long, they're very big. I am not going to call that a 10-pounder. I'm just going to call it a big fish. That's what I know. I know it had a huge face, a fat belly, and it was an awesome hit. I knew as soon as that fish hit it, I was like, that's a big one. It just, boom, stopped the bait. And that's key. That's how I've gotten all the bites on the lipless, is stopping it. I know you guys watch me wind this thing forever in this video, so you saw how I was pausing it. But just look at the teeth marks on this thing. I love to see baits that just get torn up and they get all those teeth marks on there, and it's a beautiful thing. I've still got one more day out here, and it's 1:30 right now, so I've got more time to fish. So stay tuned for the next video. But My heart breaks that I catch my biggest fish of the year on this lake, that it's got a good bite going and it's about to be shut down. So very sad. Anyway, thank y'all for hanging with me at camp and on the water, sharing a few big hook sets together. I just love it so much, y'all. So don't forget to smash that like button for big old fish. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more fishing, camping, all the above. And go to GuggenSquad.com. Pick you up some flaming hot clutches or maybe some other delicious treats we got over there. You can use code LFG, save 10% at checkout. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Right back here on the water. I might just get another one right now. You know, might be bigger than that one. If I get one bigger than that, I may have to go in and find somebody that has a scale.